got me there. The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
Welcome to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas, where the Trojans will take on the Frontenac Raiders and the Columbus Titans this evening in wrestling action. We will start out first with the girls' varsity duels. Frontenac does not have any ladies, so the duel will be between the Girard Trojans and the Columbus Titans ladies. We will be getting started here shortly. We are presented by Crocan Telephone, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. This pre-meet show is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Again, tonight our matchups are Frontenac, Columbus, and Girard. That is brought to you by Diskins Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue in downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. Keys to the game are brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right vehicle for their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highways 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Tonight's roster is brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Road Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, or Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Larrett Ceramics is located at 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Larrett Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family a beautiful ceramic piece or maybe even glasses from Larrett Ceramics. Call 620-724-8442. And we will be right back here for some wrestling action at Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium at Girard High School.
Changed everything since I did it.
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas, where we await the beginning of the ladies' duels between Girard and Columbus. Again, Frontenac does not have any female wrestlers, so we are going to get started with Girard and Columbus shortly. Girard National Bank is another sponsor. They've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Kynar Eye Care, as we take a look back at the first half. Kynar Eye Care makes sure you can see what you're looking at. Kynar Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help you, their valued customers. Learn more at kynareyecare.com. Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. This game is also brought to you by Leah Smith Agency of Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. And we will be right back for the ladies' duel between the Columbus Titans and the Girard Trojans.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Whether you're suffering from the latest bug going around or have a chronic illness that needs regular monitoring by a physician, Girard Medical Center clinics offer quality care for your family close to home. 5 clinics are available throughout Crawford, Cherokee, and Bourbon counties, including Girard, Arma, Frontenac, Cherokee, and Uniontown. Our express care is also available Saturdays, Sundays, and most holidays for the unexpected illnesses that arise. Girard Medical Center clinics and express care, caring for our communities one patient at a time.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Thanks to your support, Canara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Thanks to your support, Canara Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canara Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Girard High School, Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium, where we are bringing some wrestling action to you this evening. We will start with the girls' duel between Columbus and Girard. This is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Serving the area for 30 years, stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Use Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. As we get ready to get started, it looks like we have about 7 or 8 girls for Girard and a few more for Columbus. Their program's been pretty established over the years. They've had a whole bunch of success at the boys level. So, multiple state champions and state placers over the year, multiple top 5 and top 10 finishes for the team. So we're looking for the same for the girls program this evening and moving forward. We should be right back with the girls wrestling action between the Girard Trojans and the Columbus Titans.
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crochan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crochan.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Walnut, Hepler, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Here at the Smith Agency, we love being part of our hometown, and we know it's the people who make our community great. That's why this year, we're on the search for our hometown hero. Hometown heroes are individuals who go above and beyond impacting people's lives. Hometown heroes are children, parents, seniors, they're leaders, and they're everywhere. Nominate your hometown hero, and at the last home game of the season, they'll be recognized with a $100 gift card to Heroes Barbecue. Contact our office and nominate your hero today.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Welcome back to Girard, Kansas, where we are getting ready to start the ladies' duel between the Columbus Titans and the Girard Trojans. Looks like the tables are getting ready to go, and the announcer is checking all the names. I'm going to go through the opening rosters for Girard and Columbus. Both teams are open at 106 pounds. At 105 pounds, Columbus will take a forfeit by Grace Knoll. 110, both squads are open. 115, both squads are open. 120, Columbus has Rain Paulin. At 125 will be the first actual bout of the evening with Addison Saporito facing off with Hannah Bailey. At 130, Tori Tedlock will wrestle Boston Inconsonon. At 135, Madeline Garcia will have a forfeit. At 140, Katie Simpson will wrestle Bree Sinkston. At 145, Aubrey Saporito will have a forfeit. 155, Brooklyn Lima will wrestle, she has it open, I'm sorry. 155, Kaylin McAtee will wrestle Jalen Rodriguez. 170, Kaylin Fisher will wrestle Taryn Billings. 190, Kara Pope will wrestle Cassidy Fox. And both schools are open at 235 pounds. So as we get ready to start, looks like we have a few opens, but that's okay. Looks like the schools are getting ready to go. All right, welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas. And as we get ready to start the duel, we're going to go over some scoring for wrestling, Jess. So basically, if there's a regular decision, which means there's a victory by points, which would be 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 7 points, that would be a regular decision, and that's worth 3. A major decision in wrestling is from 8 points up to 14 points, and you would get 4 points for your team in that fashion. A technical fall, the match would end, and that's any victory any time in the match where one wrestler gets up by 15 points or more, it's stopped just like a pin. And finally, a forfeit or a pin, or otherwise called a fall, would be 6 points for that team, and the match is stopped immediately. A fall is determined when one wrestler, both their shoulder blades are flat against the mat for a silent 2 count by the official. It's not like professional wrestling you see on TV where they slap the mat. They do slap the mat, but it's not this big count. The referee just counts 1,000, 1,002. Pin, match is over, and wrestlers shake hands, 6 points is awarded. So,
and you don't have to have a leg up in the air. It's not WWE.
That no big drops, nothing, no ropes.
Now the girls and the boys that wrestle separate team events, right? They're not combined as one team.
That's correct. Yes, it's just like girls basketball and boys basketball. It's in most of the schools around the state, they've got their own coaching staff. In some of the bigger schools, they've even got their own mats and their own facility. So, girls wrestling has really grown over the last 3 or 4 years, and every year we were talking before this started how much the quantity and the quality and the ability has improved over the last few years. It's just exponential. So it's been pretty fun to see, and it's a great opportunity for the young ladies to get out and do something that's wrestling's inclusive to everybody, no matter how tall you are, how short you are, weight, anything. So it's just a really neat opportunity for the young ladies.
Yeah, and I've been around wrestling just a little bit, but they always talk about being one-on-one on an island.
Sure.
That teaches so many different athletic skills as far as, I've said forever, whether you're hitting a softball, shooting a basketball, you're playing football, an athlete's an athlete. It
Absolutely.
all starts at the legs, at the hips.
Yep.
It works its way up, and there's no better sport than I think than wrestling that teaches that kind of stuff.
Well, that's absolutely true. Just your like you said, your balance, everything starts at your hips, and that is the fundamental part of wrestling. And we try to, as coaches, recruit all the different sports and show them that this is what this can do for you. If you can look at some of the, K-State Cooper Beebe, he's one of their studs. He's an NFL prospect. He was 2-time state champion from Piper. So, wrestling definitely has its place. And, we're going to start seeing that in the girls in different sports like volleyball and softball, how much it can help them throughout the year.
Right, and we was talking earlier that girls wrestling's worked its all the way up, starting at the D1 level here.
Sure.
Yeah, you was telling me that Iowa's getting ready to launch a D1 women's program.
Yeah, they're the first program in the country to start a Division I program, and I'm sure once Iowa starts it, then the rest of the Big Ten will follow. Once the Big Ten starts,
everybody's
going to start going.
Yep. So it sounds like they're getting ready to start here.
So we're going to bring the national anthem to you, it looks like, maybe. welcome back to Girard, Kansas, where we get ready for the starting lineup. So I'm going to turn it over to the announcer, Dale Shireman, and he's going to go through the starting lineups for both the Trojan ladies and the Columbus Titans. All right, here we go. And like I said, our first match will start, actually competed match will start at 120 pounds. Again, both schools are open at 120. I'd like to welcome Caden Carbajo, who's here. He's going to run the camera and add some insight as we go. So, Caden, thanks for coming down.
My pleasure.
How was your day?
It was pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. All right. You're doing the coin flip out in the middle, and in wrestling, the coin flip is dictated by a red and green coin, and that will give one squad the choice of odd or even matches. So they flip it up. If it's green, the green team would, which would be Girard in this case, would get the choice in whichever matches they pick, whether it be odd matches or even matches. It's like there's the flip, and it goes to red, which again is Columbus because they're the visiting team. Shake hands, and we are going to get ready. You're going to hear some alternate whistles on the other match. We're going to have some JV matches going on, and they're going to sprinkle in some kids club matches, so that's exciting to see. You know, the Girard's got a bunch of their kids club. They've got almost 30 kids for 7th and 8th grade wrestling, so they've got some really good kids coming out, some state medalists, and even some nationally recognized kids. So they're, the future for Girard wrestling looks pretty bright, Caden.
That's really good to see. Anytime you get those young guys in there to really get some matches, it's really good for the program, and it kind of sets up everything to what is to come.
Oh, yeah, and, you know, I was talking to somebody the other day. If a freshman comes in and they wrestled 500 matches by the time they're a freshman in high school, that's a lot. I mean, that's years and years of experience, so it just makes a big difference. Once again, 100 pounds is open for both schools, and 105 pounds, Girard is open, and Grace Knoll will take the forfeit for Columbus. So they're going to start out with a 6-0 lead once again. 6 points for a forfeit or a pin in wrestling. Let's see her get her hand raised. All right, 110 pounds. Both schools are open. We'll be keeping score as we go along. Oh, there it is. Top left-hand corner for your viewing. You can see the scoreboard over there, and the top scores will be the match scores, and the bottom scores that's under fouls will actually be the duel score. So the duel score is the team score, and the top larger score would be the individual match scoring. We get ready for 120 pounds. Again, we have Paulin for Girard and Saporito for Columbus. Working the ups, little bicep ties, some circling. No shots yet. Both wrestlers kind of feeling out the situation.
They're wrestling very close together, which is always can be a good thing, and sometimes
Yep.
It just depends on the situation.
Well, I always tell the kids if you have to reach for the person, you're too far away. You know, wrestling's close contact, so it needs to be that way the whole time. You need to stay in tight and be able to fight for hand control and set up your shots. Angles and opening windows and creating space. Oh, fireman's carry by Saporito. No score yet. She's got to come around. She's got to keep pulling the head. Looks like she's going to get there. Paulin still holding on to the head, trying to avoid giving up the 2. No takedown yet. There, that's 2 points for Saporito.
She finally got her head out of there.
Yeah, you could see how Paulin had it hooked, and Saporito did a good job being patient. We talked about patience a lot last weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
Paulin's on the mat, comes up. Need to break free, look for an escape. She needs to turn and face. Still trying, needs to break the grip. You can see how she's got her hands at her opponents. Mat return by Saporito. Eight seconds left, first period. Still 2-0 lead for Addison Saporito of Columbus. And we're going to go to the second period. Saporito up 2. Both Girard and Columbus members of the Harris Media Network, so this evening we have a good opportunity to have 2 of our schools together competing against one another. Red, which would be Columbus, is going to take neutral, which means they're going to start in the up position, both attempting to earn a takedown, which is 2 points in wrestling. Oh, they're working on the time. 3 minutes would be a little much for the second period here, huh, Caden?
Yeah. But you always got to get those little things right. The time is it's a very important.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they don't want those poor ladies don't want to wrestle 3 full minutes for the second period.
No.
So they're working on it though. You know, with the advent of track wrestling, you know, you have a scorekeeper that puts everything in digitally and it pops up on the web immediately, and you don't have to record scores anymore. It's all there, all the stats, everything you want, all the common opponents you need for seating meetings. It's just been a blessing. It makes life so much easier, but there is a little bit of a learning curve. You have to, I think there's a 10-minute video that floats around the interwebs that'll teach you how to use it.
I remember my mom was always on there watching when my matches were and stuff.
Yeah, there was no track wrestling when I grew up, but that's okay.
And what's nice about this is every wrestler is all still in their database. So
yes, yeah,
you can go back and look at old wrestlers.
All right, second period begins. Paulin's down 2-0 to Saporito, and they're both on their feet fighting for a takedown. See if Paulin can get some offense going on her feet. Something unique about Columbus you don't see as much anymore is they've got their own wrestling cheerleading squad over there. You know, you don't see that much up closer to the Kansas City area. You know, my daughter's a cheerleader at Spring Hill, and they do not cheer for wrestling.
I've been at a few meets where that has happened, but
it seems to be the smaller schools, especially the Western Kansas ones. They'll have cheerleaders that go to the matches,
and that's good.
Well, Columbus has quite the wrestling tradition for the boys program. So Saporito in on the double leg. Paulin trying to sprawl back, and she's able to get out of bounds. Restart, good defense. Restart in the middle. Minute 5 left, second period. Saporito from Columbus up 2-0. Saporito's in on the single leg. Paulin's defending. She needs to continue to get those hips back. Needs to go to the whizzer maybe instead of reaching around the body in that position. She needs to change off to a switch probably here, Caden. Looks like Saporito's turning the corner, and she's going to end up with a 2-point takedown and a 4-0 lead. 35 seconds left, second period.
She kept trying to follow her, and she should have, like you said, do the switch.
Yeah, go to a switch. Yeah. Well, sometimes it feels right to reach around for that leg, but in that situation, it probably should have went to the whizzer or stuffed the head. Right. Paulin with the escape, 4-1. 12 seconds left, second period. Paulin's going to have the choice moving into the third period here, down 3. Barring a quick takedown. All right, move into the third period, 4-1 lead for Addison Saporito of Columbus. Be in the neutral position. See if Paulin can get some offense going. Got the clock situated, and we're ready. Nice shot by Saporito, nice double leg. Good job turning the corner. Still needs to finish, there it is. Got the head popped out, 2-point takedown. 6-1 lead. Now she's working Butcher. Looking for some near fall points. Near fall points are when the back is exposed for a 2 count or a 5 count. She's close. That was a really slow beginning to the back points. Caden, what do you think?
Yeah. And a lot of reps are different. I mean,
he got to 5, so that is going to be a 3-point near fall. Wrestling a 5 count when the back is exposed earns 3 points. 2 count earns 2 points. More near fall points for Saporito. Paulin needs to fight off the back, and she cannot. Columbus will earn these 6 points for the fall. And Columbus takes a 12-0 lead over Girard for the dual score. Moving on to 125 pounds, Hannah Bailey from Girard will wrestle Tori Tedlock from Columbus. Currently, Columbus up 12-0 on the Trojans. Got a pin and a forfeit. Bailey Girard, Tedlock Columbus. Working on the scoreboard a little bit. And they've got 2 minutes. There we go. Once again, this is the only lady wrestling action this evening because Frontenac does not have a girls program or does not have girls out So the only lady duel will be between Girard and Columbus. And as Bailey and Tedlock get to the center, here we go at 125 pounds. Shake hands, whistle blows. Again, every match starts with both wrestlers on their feet fighting for a takedown. Bailey with a nice duck under. Slide by for the 2-point takedown. She's got a 2-0 lead to start off the match.
She seems very
Bailey
aggressive.
working the half. There she goes. She's getting near fall points. Tedlock able to fight off her back, but she does give up the 5 count, so she gives up 3 points near fall. So Bailey with the 5-0 lead. Bailey trying to keep her in bounds. Katie, you made a good point. Bailey's aggressive. She was physical
and she tried to work chest to chest, but you know, a lot of good wrestlers can fight off that.
Sure, well, and Tedlock did a good job fighting and getting in good position. Bailey's gonna hop sides, look for the half again. Good technique. You stay chest to chest. Working for the pin, and she does. Hannah Bailey with the 6-point pin for the Trojans. That puts them on the board, and they move to 6-12. Columbus still in favor, but that was a good pin by Hannah Bailey at 125 pounds over Tori Tedlock from Columbus. Moving on to 130 pounds, we have Boston Encarnacion from Girard versus Madeline Garcia from Columbus. Again, 130 pounds. Getting the scoreboard set up. I've been there. I always feel for anybody, whether it's computer or whether it's scoreboard or anything, when they are trying to get situated. I always empathize with their situation.
Well, I mean, anytime you're under, I'm not going to say pressure.
A little bit of pressure, I'd say, to get it right and get it going. And
you have a lot of eyes on you.
That's right, yep. Right, Encarnacion. Garcia squaring off at 130 pounds. Both girls working the tricep ties, steering wheel. A little fake shot by Garcia. Trying to hand fight a little bit. Need to get those elbows in, ladies. That's one of the key things in wrestling. Keep those elbows in like they're glued to your rib cage.
Yeah. You don't want to expose anything.
That's right. When when your arms lift up, your elbows lift up, you're opening up a big window for your opponent to attack. A double leg by Garcia, and she's going to finish out for a 2-point takedown. They're going to reset out of bounds.
Out of bounds is one of those things where you can, I'm not saying you can decide to keep them in or not, but some wrestlers will either decide to push them out depending on the situation.
You're right, some make a better effort to pull them in.
Yeah.
Caden, the official down there, is a Bloodgood.
I did hear that.
That's a Spring Hill name.
Yeah.
Spring Hill guy. He's the head coach at Osawatomie for several years. And that's a pin for, for Madeline Garcia. She will give 6 points for the Titans, and they will increase their lead 18-6 over the Trojans. Next up at 135 pounds, Girard is open, and Caitlin Simpson will take the forfeit for Columbus. That will add 6 points to their lead, 24-6 over the Trojans. Next up, 140 pounds, Brianna Clugston from Girard will wrestle Aubrey Saporito. Another Saporito for the Titans there, Caden.
Yeah, wrestling, it definitely is a family
It is.
affair, so.
It is. You know, Girard does a good job for all their events, for their sports. Their administration is very supportive of Harris Media Company and Girard Sports Live. It's amazing experience when you come here because everybody's accommodating and they help you out. And we just got a set of lineups that's just hand delivered to us, Caden. So it makes our job so much easier when we have the names and the matchups and everything. And it makes it a good experience. And kudos to the community of Girard and the administration just for making it a great process and, you know, welcoming the broadcast team into all their different events.
This school is the only reason why we have what we have here.
Yep, this is where it all started.
Yeah,
that's right. And Clugston versus Saporito, 140 pounds. Saporito win on the shot. Defended by Clugston. She can get those hips back. Needs the crossface. Saporito does a good job not bailing on the leg, and she's able to get around for a 2-point takedown. She's going to try to reshot on the double. Clugston still trying to earn an escape or reversal points.
Now she's going to try to have to work up, but it's pretty difficult when you got somebody on you that.
Yeah, the butcher's not fun to get out of, is it?
No.
I call it a butcher, some call it a barbed wire. Yeah, wrestling's pretty straightforward. Double leg, single leg. It's exactly how many legs you're attacking. But then there's the problem that some moves, it depends where you're from, what it's called. It's Western Kansas is called one thing. Iowa, it might be called something else. Clugston from Girard, down 4-0. Saporito from Columbus. Saporito looking for the fall, short time, and she earns it with 3 seconds left. 6 more points for Columbus as they extend their lead to 30-6 over the Trojans. Next up, 145 pounds, Girard is open. Brooklyn Lima will take the forfeit for the Titans. And she does. 6 more points. Extend their lead, 36-6 for the Titans. Next up, 155 pounds, Kaylin McAtee for Girard will wrestle Jalen Rodriguez for Columbus. And both ladies will come out to the center. And we are set to go at 155 pounds. McAtee for Girard and Rodriguez for Columbus. Wrestlers working for upper body control. Trying to get an underhook. Does McAtee. McAtee looks like we're going to see a headlock. Nope, nope. Both wrestlers fight it off. Rodriguez in on the double leg. McAtee trying to defend it, not able to. Rodriguez with the 2-point takedown. Minute 30 left, first period.
Some wrestlers, they will wait for you to start your shot or to start stepping towards you, and then they go in for the shot.
Yep.
They kind of take what they give you.
Yeah, she did a good job of waiting and being patient in that opportunity. McAtee trying to work on bottom. Rodriguez. Good pressure on top. Will attempt at a half, but she is in bad position. And McAtee's able to get the reversal, and she's working for the pin right now. And she's going to earn 6 points for Girard. Rodriguez working the half, gets out of position. She didn't hop sides, and McAtee makes her pay with the fall for Girard, and they add 6 points to their total. They are still down in the duel, however, 36-12 to the Titans. Next up, 175 pounds, Carlin Fisher from Girard will face. See, I noticed that on the team scores over there, they probably should have flip-flopped them. So the match score was on top, or the duel score was on top and the match score on the bottom, because if you notice, the fouls only goes to single digits on the side. So
right,
the team scores are wrong. It's 12-36, just for those of you following at home. Billings looking for 2. Fisher not ready to give it up yet. Still got a hold of the head and the arm. Billings with the takedown, 2-point lead, looking for back points, looking for the fall. He's close. .47 seconds left, first period. Taryn Billings for Columbus adds to their leads with the 6-point pin over Carlin Fisher of Girard. They extend their lead 42-12 over the Trojans. This will be the final match of the night at 190 pounds. Kara Pope from Girard will wrestle Cassidy Fox from Columbus. And this is the last match of the duel for the ladies, because both squads are open at 235 pounds. Headgear comes off for Fox, so they're going to let her get that back on and squared away. You know, Caden, headgear is kind of an important thing in wrestling. It's people may wonder why you wear it. It's to protect your ears from lots of things, but you know, the ears being under contact the whole time. You know, you've probably seen some wrestlers over the years that their ears might be a little gnarled.
Yeah,
called cauliflower ear, and it's quite painful.
Right, and it doesn't look very pleasant.
It doesn't look pleasant at all. I've had it, but I got it drained really quick, and I was a senior, so I was lucky that I did not have to continue wrestling after that, or else I'd been there too.
Yeah.
I still have some pain there from time to time. I can feel it in there.
My sister is a teacher, and she said today that one of her students came in, and they said he said he was getting his ear drained.
Yep, that sounds about right. I've been there. Basically, the cartilage in your ear breaks. I'll leave it at that.
Would make the doctors very happy.
Yeah, that's why they wear headgear. Pope in on the shot. She's going to earn the takedown. Good little snatch single, driving through, keeping her feet running all the way down to the mat. Earns a 2-point takedown. Minute 1 left in the first period. Pope looking for near fall points. Good job, hopping sides. Looks like she's trying to do the butcher on. She's going to have to get back down to the mat, though. And she's going to give up the escape. Fox earns 1. Fox in on the double leg. A little bit out of control, no points yet. And Pope, just by staying in good position, Fox got a little out of control, and Pope was able to get the takedown in the 4-1 lead. And she's going to earn back one. She's looking to finish this one in the first, and she does. 6 more points for the Trojans. Kara Pope pins Cassidy Fox from Columbus. Final duel score, Girard 18, Columbus 42, and the Titans are going to win this one again, 42-18. Again, 235 pounds will be open for both ladies, so as they come out and shake hands, we will bring you a commercial break, and then we'll bring you some boys varsity action between the Columbus Titans and the Girard Trojans.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Celebrate, recognize, build. That's the promise of Wilbert's Signature Awards and Engraving. Owners Greg and Missy Scott are committed to helping their customers celebrate special moments, recognize achievements, and build relationships. With a huge selection of Trojan gear, plaques and awards, custom leather patch hats, trophies, and so much more. Plus, while you're there, stop in next door to find the latest fashions from Aubrey at Scott & Company. Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. Learn more at wilbertawards.com or call 620-724-0341.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Call service is outstanding in their field. especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Welcome back to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas, as we get ready to start the varsity boys duel between Columbus and Girard. Looks like we will have several opens in this duel as well. We have what looks like actually 6 bouts, so eight forfeits. So we'll have a forfeit at 106 pounds, 113 pounds, 120 pounds, 126 pounds. Our actual first first match of the evening will be 132 pounds. Between Bryce Reed of Girard and Cade Saporito of Columbus. 132 pounds, we'll have a forfeit. 138 pounds, we will have a forfeit. Another match, Aaron Bauer of Girard versus Dalton Nading of Columbus at 144. 150, Mason Gilmore of Girard versus Siler Schuberger of Columbus. 157, Caden Fox from Columbus will take a forfeit. 165, Owen Murphy from Girard will take a forfeit. 175, Juan Pizarro from Girard will take a forfeit. 190, both squads are open. 215 pounds, Eric Williams of Girard will wrestle Mason Hopkins of Columbus. And to finish off the evening, 285 pounds, Zach Benzo of Girard will compete against Jake Eddington from Columbus. Again, so we have several opens. We are giving them just a couple more minutes to get everything squared away technologically, make sure the wrestlers warm up, and then we will bring you the warm-ups. We will bring you the starting lineups from the announcer, Dale Shireman. We will be right back on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live, and we have the starting lineups for both the schools. Dale Shireman will be announcing, and I will turn it over to Dale. there you have the starting lineups for both Girard and Columbus, and we get ready to have the coin flip once again in a wrestling duel. The meet starts with a coin flip. The official will come out with a few captains from each team, and he will flip a disc that has a red side and a green side. Girard will be green because they are the home team, and red will be Columbus because they are the visiting team. Whoever wins the flip will get the choice of odds or even matches. So, for instance, if Girard wins the flip, flips up green, and they decide they want to go with all the odd matches. So, some strategy, Caden, if you were going to talk about odd and even, if you had, you could look at the open matches and say, well, there's no reason to have the choice on a match that we're not going to wrestle. So, we're going to look at the opens here and say, okay, you know, we have more matches on odds. So they would pick odds, or maybe the two highest contested matches, maybe the two top wrestlers from each schools, or maybe the swing matches, whatever reason, you would want to pick odds or even. So you got the choice in the first period of those matches.
Right.
So both wrestlers, they're ready to go out there. They're waiting on their official, and there's Mr. Bloodgood. Been a few Bloodgoods through the Spring Hill system, Caden.
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
There's been a bunch.
Yeah.
Bloodgood, a former coach down in Osawatomie, had some competitions when I was at DeSoto where our kids would face off, so we're getting ready to start out here. Girard is open at 106, so Saporito for Columbus will take the forfeit. Start out with a 6-0 duel lead. In case you hear some other matches going on, you're going to notice that there are some kids club matches going. Caden looks like he's going to pan over there and zoom into the little guys. Little throw attempt at the end there.
Yeah.
Got the USA stripes going, stars and stripes.
It's so fun for those little kids to get. They can kind of wear what they want. I mean,
it's neat.
It is
Yeah.
club.
Yep.
And they're able to have a little fun with it.
Sure.
But
Coach.
once you get to the higher level and the competitive,
Yep.
it gets more and more competitive.
It does. All right, here at 106 pounds, Saporito takes the forfeit for Columbus.
Looks like Jason's just going to do a lot of hand raising
I
as they
think so
come out.
for the first 3.
Right.
Open, open, open. Newberry, forfeit.
And at Sun Beach, you're not always going to feel. You would like to have everyone wrestle, but with it being a new program here.
Sure, yeah. Well, and it's a small school. I mean,
Right.
the enrollment at Girard, the classes are, there's probably, 70, 80 kids in a class. So, we're used to doing Spring Hill, who has almost 1,000 kids at the school, and Girard is nowhere near that.
It is. It just puts a perspective on.
Yeah,
things.
there's probably 300 kids in the school.
Yeah.
Maybe more, maybe a little over that. Now the dual score up there says 6-12, but I had thought that Columbus took all 3 of those forfeits. That's what my stuff has. So that doesn't mean I am 100% correct, Caden. But I did not see a Girard wrestler take a forfeit. Did you?
No.
Okay, I'll blame you then.
I don't know who the Girard coach is.
Scott Reek.
Okay. And he's the one in the dress shirt.
Correct. Yep, he's been there. He's started the program. He was at Pittsburgh High for years, and he was actually at Columbus as a kids club coach, assistant coach for years and years and years.
Just the way he just reminds me a lot of Tom Brands.
A little bit.
I mean, that's just from me. Observing.
Good dude. Very, very soft spoken.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there. Looks like we're getting ready for 120 pounds. Where again, Columbus will take a forfeit, and that should be Arthur Sullivan. There he goes. Okay, now we're clicking. Oh, but they got a guy out there, so.
Now, is the official color of Girard maroon?
Yes.
Is that?
Yep.
Correct.
Maroon and gold.
I like that color combination.
Yeah.
You don't tend to see maroon very.
No, that's right.
Very much.
Kind of Golden Gophers, Minnesota.
Sure. Oh yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it reminds me of. A lot of the high schools you'll see will pull from different colleges.
Absolutely.
If they like their colors. And
yep.
So. Columbus reminds me of Iowa State.
Yeah. Now, this match was not supposed to be contested, so we're going to do our best, Caden. So Columbus in on the quick shot. .120 left, first period. No score. Good defense by Girard. Gonna reset middle, no score. 55 seconds left, first period. Got a headlock attempt by Columbus. Okay, just to clarify, we're at 126 pounds. We've got Gage Short from Girard and Langston Arthur Sullivan for Columbus. No score going in the second period. Called caution on the top man. All right, Caden, thanks for going and getting that sorted out. Good work.
No doubt.
Short on top, working. Getting out to the front a little bit.
Good look on peeling those arms off. There, he's got it. It's a little bit high.
All right, we are back. We are sorry for the technical difficulty. We had a little glitch in our internet, so while you heard us talking, Caden, there was no wrestling to see. So we're going to try and get caught up. The current duel score here is 30-0, and I'm going to do some quick math in my head and try to figure everything out, figure what weight we got going on here. So I will be Caden, kind of take him through the match a little bit while we are doing this.
So Girard needs to get up. Then you continue to work up.
All right, let's see here. Girard's on bottom, down 4-3. So first period comes to a close. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties here in Girard. I believe we had a little Wi-Fi issue that kind of kicked us off the web, so we are back up and running now, so thank you all for staying with us. Hopefully whatever you heard was keeping you informed and enlightened during the meet.
See, they got that 3 minutes changed back to 2 minutes.
Yep, they're doing a good job over there on the scoreboard, aren't they?
Yeah.
Columbus on top, 4-3, beginning of the second period.
So got to continue to move up bottom.
Yep, that's right. Only down one. Need an escape here to get it tied up. Now, Caden, to make sure when we get caught up after this match, take your headphones off and listen to make sure we got the right guys and listen to where we are for me.
Got it.
Escape, Girard tied up, 4-4. Minute 21 left in the second period. Columbus in on the sweep single. Girard able to fight off their hips, and they're working for the fall. Earns the takedown, looking for the pin. Chest to chest. He's got it, and he is stuck. 6 points for the Trojans. Columbus in on a really good sweep single, just gets out of position a little high, and Girard makes them pay. Another pin on the kids club match over there, Caden.
Yeah, these kids seem like they're having a lot of fun.
They sure look like it, don't they? It's awesome. Good experience for them being in front of a high school crowd.
I thought I was big time when I used to be at the high school when I was in middle school.
I remember those days. It was so exciting. Wanted to be one of the big guys someday. Start out the first period. I believe this is 150 pounds, Mason Gilmore and Siler Schuberger, but Columbus in with a nice deep double leg, looking for feet to back points. Looking for the mat return. He gets it. And back points. Looking for the fall, does Columbus. Girard looking to get out of bounds, looking for the reset for some more life. And they're going to reset back in the center. And we were correct. That is Gilmore and Schuberger. I made sure after our technical difficulties we lost track a little bit there, so again, my apologies, but we are at 150 pounds. Mason Gilmore from Girard and Siler Schuberger from Columbus. Schuberger with the early 5-0 lead, and he's on top. Minute left in the first period. Gotta love technology, right, Caden?
It can be pleasant, and at times it can be not.
You said it best. Girard working for the reversal. Point for Gilmore. Working the front headlock series, short time, first period. We're gonna end the first period. Gilmore's down 5-1 to Schuberger from Columbus. Reset. Start the second period. Schuberger up 5-1. The score is 30-12 in favor of the Titans. Schuberger in on the shot. Head down. Gilmore's doing a good job stuffing the head, trying to get the hips back. And Gilmore needs to stuff the head, get a little better position before he thinks about his offense.
He's trying to count his chickens, but before they hatch.
That's right.
Oh. That was a clean shot.
It was a great shot and good finish from Schuberger, extending his lead 7-1 with the takedown, and he's got that half in deep. Good job by Gilmore trying to defend it, but it's like he fell right back. 2-point near fall for Schuberger. Extends the lead 9-1. He's going to have a locked hands call against him, so we're going to reset with a point to Gilmore for locked hands. Once again, you cannot clasp around the body, around the legs when you are in the top position. You can only lock your hands together when you are on your feet.
That's for obviously safety.
Yeah, it's for safety, and it's a pretty big advantage for the top person to be able to lock up. So, nice reversal for Gilmore. He needs to try to find that half and see if he can get some back points. Closes the gap. Down 9-4 is Gilmore in the top position. 35 seconds left, second period. Schuberger with the escape. 10-4 is your score. 27 seconds left, second period. Schuberger's been good on his feet tonight. Another shot by Schuberger. 15 seconds left, second period. Gilmore, though, able to defend. Schuberger looks like he's getting a little gassed. Gilmore with the takedown, down 10-6, looking for back points. Short time, second period. And that's how the second period will close, 10-6 in favor of Schuberger from Columbus. Gilmore's going to take neutral. See if he can wear his opponent down, Caden.
Yeah, it's good to see this big competitive match like
That's
this.
right. Schuberger in with a little less oomph on that shot. He is able to get his head out. Schuberger looking for the half, looking for back points. 12-6 lead.
It's hard when he's turning into him. He's wanting to reach back and.
Yeah, that's right. And Gilmore with the reversal again. I think this is his best chance right here on top. He's to be able to wear his opponent out. That's an interesting looking half right there. He had a barbed wire and a half, and he's looking for the fall. And he earns it. The come from behind victory for Mason Gilmore for Girard with the third period pin. Minute 14 left, down 4. Doesn't care. Earns the fall. I think once he got on top, he knew his opponent was worn out. It was just a matter of time.
And sometimes, or more often than not, the do not care mentality is a good mentality to have.
That's right. And next up, Caden Cox from Columbus will take a forfeit. Dual score will be 18-36. Looks like they're sorting it out at the table a little bit. Again, that last match was pretty exciting. Gilmore with the third period pin, come from behind victory. There will be a couple of forfeits coming your way. Caden Cox will come out and take his. Cox with the forfeit. 36-18 score, and then moving up to 165 pound. Owen Murphy is scheduled to take a forfeit. Maybe. Maybe not. And there's Owen. He's getting ready to come out. I even heard blood get on that one. He's like, I'm going to get him out here. And Owen will take the forfeit for the Trojans. Closing the gap a little bit, 26-36. Columbus still in the lead. Or 24 to 36. And we move on to 175 pounds, and Juan Pizarro will take the forfeit for the Trojans. And close the gap, 30-36. 190 pounds, both squads are open. So we've got a 6-point duel here, Caden. 2 matches left, 215 pounds. Eric Williams from Girard and Mason Hopkins from Columbus get ready to square away.
It's going to be very interesting to see what will go on in these next 2 matches.
Absolutely, and luckily the dual score is close. The forfeits haven't affected, each team has had some. All right, we get started here at 215 pounds. Again, Eric Williams from Girard, Mason Hopkins from Columbus, and they line up, and we're underway. First period, 215 pounds. Nice shot by Williams. Single leg opposite side. He's able to finish for the 2-point takedown. He's looking for a quick tilt. He's got a stack. He's stuck. Oh, wow. But he does earn 3 near fall. Oh, 2 near fall. He did not get to a 5 count, so there's 2 points. Williams on top. Hopkins on bottoms. Williams running the head lever series, looking for the half. He means business this time. Looking for the fall. And he earns it. 6 points for the Trojans, tying the duel at 36. And we go into the 285-pound weight with the duel score tied up at 36. Look out. We have Zach Benzo from Girard and Jake Eddington from Columbus to finish off the night.
This is going to be fun.
Always is. Comes down to the 285-pound wrestlers. A win wins the duel. Doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter how, pin, whatever. Benzo from Girard, Eddington from Columbus. Eddington looking that left side underhook. Benzo on the front headlock series from Eddington. Looks for the snap down and the takedown. Good technique. Oh, now he's working that power half. Eddington looked up like something's on him. I don't know what it is. Lotion? Who knows? Benzo balling up. Eddington's going to get a little frustrated. Yeah, he's the Columbus crowd's right. The bottom man does need to work. Can't just ball up. Eddington, turn, looks for the fall, pin. Eddington with the fall gives Columbus the 42-36 victory in your duel this evening. And both teams will shake hands, and we will prepare for the next duel upcoming. Girard will sit, and Columbus and Frontenac will compete next. Again, your duel score 42-36. Columbus over Girard. Wrestlers shake hands, and we will be back here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Walnut, Hepler, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live. We are about 6 minutes and 30 seconds away from the next duel between Columbus and Frontenac. We're going to stay right here and bring you all the action, as Columbus is also one of our schools that we represent with Harris Sports Media, so we're going to stay right here for the Columbus-Frontenac duel. Just to go over some of the lineup, looks like we have at 106 pounds, Cal Saporito for Columbus will take a forfeit. 113 pounds, Kyle Sloan from Frontenac will wrestle Corbin Newberry of Columbus. 120 pounds, Caden Chance, Frontenac will wrestle Langston Arthur Sullivan from Columbus. 126, Cash Wilderman from Frontenac will take a forfeit. 132 pounds, Jomar Perro from Frontenac will wrestle against Cade Saporito. 138 pounds, Lathan Lundberg from Frontenac will wrestle Dallas Scott from Columbus. 145 pounds, Chase Davis of Frontenac will wrestle Dalton Nading from Columbus. 152 pounds, Wyatt Frazier of Frontenac will wrestle Siler Schuberger from Columbus. 160 pounds, McCoy Jones of Frontenac will wrestle Caden Cox from Columbus. 170 pounds, Alex Williams Frontenac will take a forfeit. 182 pounds, Dominic Ricciardi from Frontenac will take a forfeit. 195 pounds, Jacob Holt from Frontenac will take a forfeit. 220 pounds, Mason Hopkins of Columbus will take a forfeit. 285 pounds, Gage Peterson from Frontenac will wrestle Jake Eddington of Columbus. And there will be an exhibition match at 132 pounds between Noah Eichhorn and Cade Saporito. We will be right back in about 4 minutes on Girard Sports Live.
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crochan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crochan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crochan.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Girard Medical Center is one of the area's best places to work. Are you a nurse? Does caring for patients on a more personal level sound appealing to you? Then you'll love our lower nurse-to-patient ratio. We also have positions open in other departments. Benefits include state employee health plan, 457 retirement plan with match, life insurance, paid time off, plus employee and family discounts on services. Best of all, your coworkers are like family. For more information, contact Greg Sullivan, Director of HR, or apply online at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Celebrate, recognize, build. That's the promise of Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. Owners Greg and Missy Scott are committed to helping their customers celebrate special moments, recognize achievements, and build relationships. With a huge selection of Trojan gear, plaques and awards, custom leather patch hats, trophies, and so much more. Plus, while you're there, stop in next door to find the latest fashions from Aubrey at Scott & Company. Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. Learn more at wilbertawards.com or call 620-724-0341.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live, where we get ready to start the duel between the Frontenac Raiders and the Columbus Titans. We are about a minute and 22 seconds away from beginning. If you look up on the scoreboard, they will have the introductions, I believe, here shortly, and we will be underway. We've already gone through the lineups with you, so when they go over them with Dale Shireman, then I will turn it over to him so you can hear him if you missed them before. Again, we are getting ready for the duel between Columbus, Kansas and Frontenac, Kansas. Columbus has been a wrestling power for, decades. Frontenac, another, not new so much anymore, but, this has been a program that's, been, the last 10, 15 years. There wasn't, in the 90s, there wasn't wrestling in anywhere else but Pittsburgh and Columbus down here. Then it started spreading to some of the smaller schools, and then it went to Iola, and then it went to Frontenac, and then it went to Girard. So it's just getting bigger in this area, and it's it's just a perfect type of kids down here. Just good, solid kids, blue collar kids, just a little bit of everything, and it's been much, much needed down here, and I think they're finally getting to the point where most schools have wrestling now as opposed to not.
I mean, we have seen the growth of girls wrestling.
Exactly, yes.
So I think a lot of these schools, maybe their first team has been, whenever girls wrestling started to begin, maybe they said, hey, we want wrestling
Let's
at our school.
Start both, yeah. And the clock hits 0, and we get set. They just had the coin flip between the Raiders and the Titans. I will turn it over to Dale for intros. And here we go with our second duel of the night between Frontenac and Columbus. Saporito from Columbus will come out to take the forfeit, and Columbus will start out with a 6-0 lead over the Raiders. I think we've seen 4 Saporitos tonight, 2 ladies, 2 boys. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot.
Cal, Cade, and then the 2 ladies.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
At least it's convenient for parents. They're all at the same spot at the same time.
And for us, having to say less names.
That's right. We have to learn different. We don't have to learn as many names. Good attitude, Caden. And Saporito takes the forfeit. And 113 pounds, Kyle Sloan from Frontenac will wrestle Corbin Newberry from Columbus. And we will look to get underway here at 113 pounds. Again, Sloan from Frontenac and Newberry from Columbus. Newberry, quick shot. Cheats the front headlock. You know, sometimes you can kind of tell if a guy's been wrestling for a while. I would get that feeling from Newberry from Columbus. He just looks crisp and clean. 2 points, Newberry.
And he seems very intentional about what he's trying to do.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. He's very intentional with what he's doing. Good call.
We see some guys that try to fill will try to fill a wrestler out, but some guys just attack right from the get-go.
Yep. He did a little bit of both. Newberry, bar arm, looks for the half. Looking for the quick fall. And he does. 6 points for Columbus. Corbin Newberry with the pin over Kyle Sloan. All right, we are back.
Camera turned off.
All right, we move on to 120 pounds. We have Caden Chance from Frontenac, and he will compete against Langston Arthur Sullivan from Columbus. Again, the dual score is 12-6 in favor of Columbus.
There's a kid trying to get on the mat there.
I missed it.
He sat back down, though.
Good.
Must be a relative. A lot of excitement in wrestling.
That's right. A lot of stuff going on.
You want to be in the action.
They're working on something. That's all we know. I think they're just trying to make sure they got the right kids, everything's squared away. It's always best to make sure everything's squared away before.
Right. Because doing that thing during the match, the wrestlers don't like that. It just makes
exactly,
an inconvenience. But, God, they're getting that squared away right now.
For sure. Good chance from Frontenac. Arthur Sullivan on the shot. Chance with the takedown. 2 points, 2-0 lead, minute 30 left, first period. Looking to do some leg riding. Get off that hip a little bit. Chance fighting for wrist control underneath. Arthur Sullivan getting the hips up. Chance is trying to do the double leg ride. Now he's looking for the power half. Thinks better of the double leg ride, just going with one.
Once you get those legs in there, you can pretty much do anything you want.
That's right, yeah. 40 seconds left, first period, 2-0 lead for Chance from Frontenac. Chance starting out with the spiral ride. Now he's looking to add a leg. He's working for the power half, both legs. Near fall points, looking for the fall. He's got him stacked up. Columbus showing some flexibility, but he's not able to get out of that one. That was a power half, kind of Turk to a stack. 6 points for Frontenac, and that gets them on the board, and they are down 6-12 to Columbus as we move on to 126 pounds, where Cash Wilderman will take a forfeit over Columbus, and the dual score will be tied up at 12. And making sure the names are right. You know, it's kind of nice, Caden. They have some background music going on.
Yes, it is. It sets the scene.
Yes, it does. Sets the scene. Very good.
It's not that loud to where you can kind of still see, understand what's going on.
It's kind of nice to have in the background.
Right.
Okay, there's the forfeit for Wilderman. Wilderman's dad, one of the kids club coaches in Frontenac, and I used to coach kids club wrestling with him at Pittsburgh when we both coached at the Pittsburgh Wrestling Club, and known that family a long time.
That's awesome.
Up next, 132 pounds, Jomar Perro from Frontenac versus Cade Saporito from Columbus. Again, dual score 12-12. Saporito in on the shot. Goes for the single, ends up finishing double, climbs up, 2 points. 15 seconds in, and Saporito's got a 2-point lead. Looked up and saw the 12s on the scoreboard and got excited. A 12-point takedown will be amazing.
Yeah.
Saporito with the waist ankle. Saporito doing a good job keeping Perro to the mat. Trying to work the half now. Right on the edge, and looks like they're going to reset. Minute 24 left, first period, 2-0. Saporito going to reset back in the middle. Saporito, breakdown. He's got the arm trapped on the left. He's got some options. Columbus cheerleaders trying to get him fired up. Saporito with the chicken wing. Looks like he's going to try to
just suck him back there.
Suck him back, yep. Bring that chin drop back. Going to reset back in the middle. And 2-0 score. Saporito fairly dominant on top up to this point. Just hadn't been able to get any near fall points. Saporito's going to let him go. 2-1 score. Perro with the escape. 35 seconds left, first period. Saporito with the shot, far side. Attempted to change to a double at first, wasn't able to turn the corner. They're going to reset back in the middle, 30 seconds left, 2-1 Saporito. Barrow's kind of taking his time getting back there.
This match has kind of been everywhere in
They
a
have.
good way.
Yeah, yeah.
In a good way. But that means there's action going on.
Yeah, Saporito at first pretty dominant on top, and then Perro coming up with the escape. 15 seconds left, short time, first period, 2-1 lead, Saporito. Saporito with the shot, head on the outside. He is going to finish that shot, but does he have time? 2-point takedown, Saporito, 4-1 lead as we go into the second period. Earns the takedown with under 5 seconds remaining. Frontenac's going to defer. Columbus is going to, that's what I thought. Columbus is going to take down. Saporito, 4-1 lead.
You see a lot of people take down.
Yeah, it's pretty common at the beginnings of the periods just because it's easier is not the right word, but it's more efficient to get an escape than near fall points typically. Saporito with a really quick escape, under 10 seconds. Now he's looking for more points, 5-1 lead. So the front headlock series, they're going to reset. I think the officials done a pretty good job of keeping them wrestling and not letting them hang out on the outside too much.
Always got to work into the middle of the mat.
That's right. Perro's looking for some upper body action. Slide by attempt. 5-1 lead for Saporito. Minute 12 left, second period. Minute left, second period.
Those guys are trying to see what they can set up, but
they are, and they've
really
been a little more aggressive, especially Saporito in the first period. Now they're just kind of trying to figure it out. Saporito with maybe an ill-advised shot across the body. Lucky that Perro didn't get the takedown. And they're going to reset back in the middle. 40 seconds left, second period. Saporito up 5-1.
we need a reset counter on this match.
I know.
Before it's over.
There's been a bunch. You know, that's not a bad. Oh, little shuck by.
No, it's not a bad thing.
The official, that means he's keeping him wrestling instead of just hanging on the edge, wasting time. I'll take a reset like that unless there's a scoring opportunity we're missing, but we haven't. It's another takedown. Oh, go ahead.
It's not like they're trying to do that, but that's
exactly
how the match. That's just how the match goes sometimes.
Correct. Nice shuck for Saporito to add 2 points to his lead, up 7-1. Down inside 10 seconds left in the second period. Perro's going to have the choice. What do you take, Caden? You know, you've been on the bottom a lot. Has Perro. I think I still take down. What do you do?
Yeah, I think down is a good bet.
I would have taken down, but hey, I'm not the one choosing. Perro's going to go on his feet. You know, I guess he's going to have a big move. He's going to have some, not only a takedown, but he's going to have some back points with it. So, higher percentage chance of getting a big move from your feet, probably. We're back to the middle, neutral position. 7-1 lead for Saporito. Saporito winning the shot. He's going to finish out the back door, looking for the 2.
How to get his head out of there.
Yeah, he's got to pull the head. He's got to pull the head back and up, and he does. 2 more points.
He hurt us.
He earned that, didn't he? 9-1 lead for Saporito. One minute left, third period, 8-point lead. Right now he's set it to a major decision, which we said before, a major decision is a victory between 8 and 14 points. A traditional decision is anything up to 7 points. That would earn 3 points. 4 points for a major, 5 points for a tech fall, which is a victory of 15 points. That match would be stopped at that point, or a pin or a forfeit would be a 6 point. 6 points awarded to the team. Officials calling stalling on them both. They're both really, the bottom guy's balling up, top guy's not leaving the hips. I can live with that.
The first stalling call that I've seen tonight.
I think you're right, Caden. Saporito waist ankle. Mat return. 30 seconds left. Third period. Saporito nursing an 8-point lead. Nursing may not be the word, but looking for the chicken wing. He's looking for more bonus points. Leg in for Saporito. Looking for the power off. Short time. Under 5. And it appears he will take the major decision over Jomar Perro from Frontenac. And Columbus adds 4 points to their total, and they will go up 16-12 over the Raiders. Cade Saporito of Columbus defeats Jomar Perro from Frontenac, 138 pounds. Lathan Lundberg from Frontenac, and Dallas Scott for Columbus.
They're making everything is right. They're making sure everything is okay.
They are, and they're doing a good job of that. Just making sure everything's squared
That's
away.
good.
Scott for Columbus, Lundberg for Frontenac. Shot from Lundberg in the single. Finishes with the double. 2 points for Lundberg. 2-point takedown. Nice and smooth.
Yeah. Some of these takedowns, it may seem like they're taking them down hard, but in my eyes, it's just a clean shot.
You're right, absolutely. Looking for the near side cradle. Looking for the pin. And he earns it. Lathan Lundberg earns 6 points for the Raiders, and they now pull ahead 18-16 over the Columbus Titans. Moving on to 145 pounds, Chase Davis for Frontenac will compete against Dalton Nading from Columbus. Good dual score, 18-16 in favor of the Raiders. Back to the middle. Quick shot.
Was riding for that shot and to a turn.
Davis looking for the fall. Quick takedown. He earns 6 points. Chase Davis with the pin over Dalton Nading. Frontenac adds to their lead. They go up 24-16 over the Titans. Next up for the Raiders, Wyatt Frazier and Siler Schuberger for the Titans, 152 pounds. Again, several opens in this match. We've got 152 pounds contested, 160 pounds contested, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 straight forfeits. Frazier in on the shot. Back trip, straight to his back. Frazier looking for the pin. He's got the near fall. Changes to the half. Thinks better of it. Oh, he's going to cut him. He's going to earn some points, get some conditioning.
You see a lot of guys do that.
Yep, I've been there.
Just different strategies that every wrestler has.
Sure. Frazier in on the shot again. Sweep single to the outside. Double underhooks. Schuberger. Double leg attempt. Frazier defends, looking for the trip. Frazier's got some length, doesn't he?
Sure.
Frazier's kind of going for the big move, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to give up a takedown to Schuberger. Schuberger closes the gap, 5-3.
Side.
You know, Frazier was dominating the match with his takedowns, and he kind of tried to go big or go home, and didn't work out very well.
It didn't always work out as planned.
Does not. That's very true.
There was a lot of matches we saw last week that it always
That's right.
it didn't go as planned.
Short time left. First period. 5-3 lead for Frazier. That will bring us to the end of the first period. 5-3 lead for Frazier. Schuberger with the escape and takedown. Frazier will be on bottom. Schuberger on top. Making sure everybody's set. Frazier tries to reach back, Caden. That's a no-no.
Yeah. Look where it got him.
On his hip. Schuberger looking for the half. Schuberger needs to work off the hips a little bit if he's going to want to set up some of his turns. He's trying for the half on the left. Almost a full Nelson, but he pulls the other hand out quick. Trying a mat return. He does, but Frazier steps over. Schuberger pulled him down. Tell the young kids, do not pull people on top of you. Sometimes it feels like you're doing the right thing, but you know, if you're going to err between pulling and pushing, push. A reset back in the middle. Frazier, 2.73 lead, back on top. Goes for the waist ankle. Locked up, looking for a mat return. Schuberger looking to pick that ankle underneath. He's keeping his hips high, doing a really good job of keeping his hips in a good position. Schuberger kind of slowly closing the lead, down by 2. Working his half side to side. Careful, he goes to the wing. .40 seconds left, second period. 7-5 lead for Frazier, and he's going to get a reversal, and he's looking for back points. He's looking for a half, does not get near fall points. Schuberger did a good job getting his hips back up. Avoids the near fall points. 9-5 lead for Frazier. Frazier's coming over the top with those long legs. Schuberger trying to shake him off. 15 seconds left. Looking for at least an escape, if not 2. Schuberger looking for the reversal. Falls back onto his hips. No points scored in that series. Still 9-5 Fraser. That was an interesting little sequence there. Schuberger he scored, then Fraser looked like he was going to score.
Yeah.
Just, it's the importance of keeping your hips in good position.
It's been back and forth.
It has, yes. 4-point lead for Fraser, third period. Schuberger's going to need to look for some back points, stay in good position. Schuberger trying the half. Almost a full Nelson. Locked hands. He finally got him there. That was legit. But Fraser's going to get the escape. He got a penalty point for locked hands, and he got the escape point, so he increases his lead 11-5. Minute 27 left, third period. 6-point lead for Fraser. In on the single leg, changes to the double. And he climbs up, adds 2 points to his lead, 13-5 Fraser. He's going to cut him. 13-6, gives Schuberger the point. Fraser, another takedown, 15-6 lead, 53 seconds left, third period. Schuberger with the escape, and he jumped right over the top. Gives up. I think they're going to say no points. Control was never lost. Probably the wise call. Good job, Bloodgood. .20 seconds left, third period. Fraser cuts him. 15-7. Right at an 8-point lead. I'm not sure why he cut him. Still has the major, but if he gets taken down, he loses the major. Fraser in on the shot. Short time. Adds to his lead, 17-7. And he will go on to the 10-point victory. Does Wyatt Fraser from Frontenac over Siler Schuberger from Columbus. And he's going to get the major decision, increasing their lead to 28-16 over the Titans. 160 pounds, McCoy Jones versus Caden Cox. Jones from Frontenac, Cox from Columbus.
Each of the wrestlers at least has one part of our names.
That's right. And here we go, 160 pounds. Jones, Frontenac, Cox, Columbus.
Both wrestlers are seeming like they fake shots.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is good. They're trying to see what they can set up.
Yes, exactly.
But right now, they don't seem to be committing to anything. I know it's early in the match.
There's a nice duck under, though, wasn't it? Man, that was slick.
Yeah.
Caden Cox, early 2-0 lead with the Turk, looking for back points. Official says no back. Minute left, first period, 2-0 lead for Cox. Cox working the chicken wing on the left. Running in around the top. He's trapped that farm. There he goes. Stuck. And it is. Caden Cox with the 6-point fall for the Titans. He earns the pin. Beautiful running that chicken wing around the top. Not much you can do if you are in that position. Columbus closes the gap. Still 28-22. Raiders. And Alex Williams from Frontenac will take a forfeit. So they are going to go up 34-22. And next up, Dominic Ricciardi with the forfeit. Ricciardi, 6 more points for the Raiders. Next, go ahead, Caden.
Oh, it just seems like all the kids club matches were over.
I guess so. They're rolling up the mats. I hope so.
Yeah.
195 pounds. Jacob Holt from Frontenac with the forfeit. It's a pretty competitive duel till these forfeits.
Yeah.
46-22 in favor of Frontenac. And Frontenac will forfeit at 220, and Hopkins for Columbus will take the forfeit. 46-28 Raiders. And our last match of the evening, 285 pound, or last match of the duel between Frontenac and Columbus, Gage Peterson. Frontenac versus Jake Eddington of Columbus. Frontenac has clinched the duel, but we still have a 285 pound match to go. Unless they have decided to forfeit it, which it appears they have. So Peterson forfeits. So final duel score 46-34 in favor of the Raiders. As they shake hands, we await our final duel of the evening, which will be between the Girard Trojans and the Frontenac Raiders. You are watching Spring Hill Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Here at the Smith Agency, we love being part of our hometown, and we know it's the people who make our community great. That's why this year, we're on the search for our hometown hero. Hometown heroes are individuals who go above and beyond impacting people's lives. Hometown heroes are children, parents, seniors, they're leaders, and they're everywhere. Nominate your hometown hero, and at the last home game of the season, they'll be recognized with a $100 gift card to Heroes Barbecue. Contact our office and nominate your hero today.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, So be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live, where we have an exhibition match. Looks like we have two Frontenac wrestlers that are going to be competing. So I will turn it over just to the match. We'll show we will show the video, but we will not have audio. We will wait until the actual varsity duel begins. You are watching Girard Sports Live. Welcome back to Girard Sports Live, where we have 5 matches that will be contested in this duel. We have lots of opens and forfeits, so if you are away from your streaming device, it is time to pay attention because this duel will go fast. Moving into past the 8 o'clock hour. You can hear Dale Shireman going over the starting lineups for both squads. Since you heard, Frontenac will take the first 2 matches by forfeit, and they'll start the duel out with a 12-0 lead. We will officially have the wrestlers come out and get their hands raised, but you know, a forfeit in wrestling is the same as a pin, right, Caden?
Right.
So 6 points for either one, so it pays to have bodies. Doing the coin flip again, trying to figure out who has the odds, who has the even matches for each squad. Again, thank you for watching Girard Sports Live tonight. Got a lot of love for all of our sponsors this evening and had some good long breaks earlier, so we were able to give some love to everybody, and we appreciate the Girard community support once again, not only the businesses in the community, but the administration at the school and the Girard Matside Academy and Kids Club. And, they're doing a good job promoting wrestling in Girard, and Frontenac has Kids Club, and they're doing a good job as well over there, and we look forward to the final duel of the evening. Kyle Sloan from Frontenac will take a forfeit and earn 6 points for the Raiders to start off the duel. 6 points, 120 pounds. Caden Chance from Frontenac will also earn a forfeit for the Raiders. So there is your 12th spot for Frontenac starting out. In the first duel of this evening, or the first match, will be 126 pounds Gage Short from Girard, wrestle Cash Wilderman of Frontenac.
So Wilderman's dad was the head coach for Pittsburgh?
He was one of the Pittsburgh assistant coaches when I was there. We were assistants together, and he's a Pittsburgh guy, wrestled for Pittsburgh High School, and
Nice.
worked with the local kids clubs. His brothers went through the kids club. And
Okay. I think there's an assistant coach at Pittsburgh now that his name's L.C. Davis.
Yes, he's
a
head coach.
UFC. Okay,
Yep.
yes, head coach. I know him well. He used to work at Title Boxing.
Yep.
So.
Wilderman working the slide by, looking for the trip. No points, go out of bounds.
I actually went to some of LC's summer camps.
Oh, really?
And, they were, I was going to say camp. It was summer workouts that he did.
Yeah, he's doing a good job over in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is short, 15, 20 minutes away from here in Girard. 0-0 score. Smart in on the leg, Short in on the leg. Wilderman defending. Wilderman's looking for the stack. Banana splits maybe, not quite.
We've seen lots of stacks tonight.
We have, that's right. Must be a Southeast Kansas thing. Wilderman working the cradle. He's got 2 points, looking for near fall. Very close to a pin. Not able to lock it down.
He's putting all his weight on his head there.
Wilderman decides to cut him. 5-1 lead for Cash. Wilderman got that. Originally looked like he was looking for a fireman's dump. Changes his mind, looks like he's going to work on his feet a little bit. Earns a takedown, 7-1 lead for Wilderman. Earning back points. Near fall. Seems like he's pinching the head, but he doesn't have a scissors. He just trying to squeeze the head a little bit.
Sometimes these moves may look a little dangerous, but in reality, it's
yeah, they'd call it if it wasn't.
Right, and they have a lot bigger angle. Like
oh,
we
absolutely.
Do, so.
Into the first period, Wilderman up 9-1. We're going to stay on our feet.
When we were at that tournament last week, even both of the tournaments, there was 4 mats, and it was kind of hard to see which to play on each mat. And then I know these referees, that's why they get down on the ground and they're very active.
Yep, absolutely. That's what they're supposed to. That's a good thing. Wilderman increases his lead 11-1. Short with the escape. Wilderman short, neutral position, working for the takedown. Wilderman in on the shot. Wilderman working for back points, 13-2. Short doing a good job fighting off his back. Minute 5 left, second period. Wilderman working for the pin. And that's how it ends up. 6 more points for Frontenac. Cash Wilderman with the pin over Gage, short of Girard. Frontenac increases their lead 18-0. Next up, 132 pounds, Bryce Reese from Girard, Russell Jomar Perro of Frontenac. And we are underway at 132 pounds. Perro from Frontenac, Reese from Girard. Perro in on the shot. Still circling. Reese trying to defend. Not able to. He's going to give up the 2-point takedown to Perro. Perro up 2-0. Minute 33 left. First period.
Get that background music again.
That's right. A little Rocky music. I like it.
Yeah.
Just over a minute left, first period. 2-0 lead for Perro. Perro working for the cradle.
He stuck that leg out there, and it kind of set him up for.
Yeah. Again, looking for the cradle. 30 seconds left, first period. Reese trying to. He's got his hands. Trying to work for a reversal. Short time, first period. 15 seconds remain. You know, Reese needs to get his hips up right there, Caden. He needs to kind of start walking around to his left a little bit. He had the right idea. He had the space, but he didn't get his hips high enough and wasn't able to step over.
Yeah. It'll come.
It'll come. That's right. It'll come. Okay. Perro takes down. Second period, 2-0 Frontenac. Perro with the escape, increases his lead 3-0. Perro in on the sweep single. Add to his lead, 2 more points for the takedown. 5-0 lead for Perro. Looks like he's going to cut him. A quick shot by Reese. They're going to tumble out of bounds, and we're going to reset in the middle. Frontenac up 5-0. Restart in the middle, 1:32 left. Second period. Perro keeps trying that cradle. He's trying a dangerous cradle, and Reese is going to be able to get an escape out of it. Stayed in good position. Wrestlers fighting for hand control, trying to earn position. Double underhooks for Pero, looking for the trip. Oh, straight to Reese's back. Looking to put him away with the fall. Reese doing a good job fighting off his back.
Anytime you take it to the mat like that, it's almost, it takes some time to get yourself back to normal speed.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to take a reset. Looks like we've got a headgear problem. 24 seconds left. Second period, 9-1 lead for Pero. You know, Reese has done a good job. He's been in some bad positions from Pero, but he's done a good job fighting off his back, not giving up.
And that's all you can ask for. Just
well, that back trip straight to his back, he could have given up really quickly, and he didn't. Lived to see another day. Short time, under 10 seconds left. We're going to go into the third period, 9-1 lead for Jomar Pero from Frontenac over Brian Reese of Girard. Pero, knee slide, create enough space. Wow. He's going to earn the escape, 1 point, 9-1 lead, third period, 1:26 left. Both wrestlers back to the center and a restart. Reese is going to need to get some offense going. Up to this point, Pero has dictated the match.
He's controlling those ties.
Absolutely.
Which has made it very hard for.
Nice little shuck there, and a 2-point takedown for Pero. Gonna cut him. Looks like he's working for the tech fall. 13-2 lead. 12-2 lead. Right now, 10 points. Again, he's looking at a major right now. Reese needs to do everything. Nice shot by Reese. Still fighting. Love to see that, Caden.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Just go, right?
Yeah. Anytime you can continue to limit your opponent's points and never giving up is always awesome. And it helps you in the future matches as well.
Absolutely, that's right. Reese with the takedown. Or no takedown. Oh. 14-3 lead for Pero. Coach is not very happy over there in the Frontenac side. Understandably so. I'll commend Brian Reese for doing a good job just continuing to fight and keep running his offense. So I'd like to see that young man here in a couple years and see how he progresses under Coach Reek. As we move on to 138 pounds, Lathan Lundberg will earn a forfeit for Frontenac. So Pero with the major. 22-0. Frontenac will earn another 28-0. Then our next contested match will be at 144 pounds, where we have Aaron Bauer from Girard versus Chase Davis from Frontenac. We get set to go here at 144 pounds. Again, Aaron Bauer from Girard versus Chase Davis, Frontenac. Davis with the quick 2. Gonna cut him. I like the mentality personally where they cut, where they work on their feet a lot.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation. It's not always applicable or not always necessary.
Some guys are really good on their feet.
Absolutely.
And I know we say top to bottom, we kind of overzealous that.
Yeah.
But those neutral people that are good on their neutral
absolutely.
Positions are
that's
good.
Winning the takedowns is what's going to definitely finish off the match.
And that's where we see the strategy of cutting them.
Yep.
And
well, it's conditioning. It's working on your different positioning.
It wears that guy out to just keep getting taken down and standing up.
It's debilitating too.
Yeah.
Davis with the takedown, 6-2 lead, first period, minute 21 left.
I start getting that head up.
You're right. The bottom man needs to get his
continuing
head
to
up.
work up. Because he's really doing himself no good.
You're right.
But then again, I'm not the one out there wrestling. And
That's right.
But I do know how tough it is to.
Oh, sure.
To get up.
Davis running the head lever series around, looking for the near fall, looking for the pin. And he's going to earn it. 6 more points for Frontenac. Chase Davis with the fall over Aaron Bauer of Girard. That increases their lead 34-0 over the Trojans. Next up at 150 pounds, Mason Gilmore for Girard versus Wyatt Frazier for Frontenac. With 2 more matches left in the duel. As I said, there are only 5 contested matches. All right, Gilmore from Girard. Frazier, Frontenac. You know, Frontenac's pretty salty on their feet. And on the single, changing off to the body lock, is Frazier.
They've had a lot of lengthy guys on their team.
He is. Frazier's tall and lanky. 2-1, Frazier with the takedown. Releases Gilmore for the escape, and on the shot again. Looking for the mat return for 2. There's 2 points, feet to back. Looking for the pin. Gonna walk it out to the side. Needs to get, there he goes. He's chest to chest, and he earns the pin. Frazier with the pin over Gilmore. 6 more points for Frontenac. They extend their lead 40-0 over the Trojans. McCoy Jones for Frontenac at 157 pounds will take the forfeit. They will get 6 more free points. (46-0) Frontenac after Jones's forfeit. Alex Williams for Frontenac will take the bye, take the forfeit. (52-0) Raiders. (175 pounds) Juan Pizarro from Girard will face Dominic Ricciardi from Frontenac. Happened to me a couple weeks ago in the practice room, Kate. I got popped right in the eye. I had a black eye for about 10 days.
Yeah, you were telling about to me last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pizarro was like, take that.
But
Set
that
the
did
tone,
not feel
didn't he?
good. Yeah.
Slapping around there a little bit. He said, I got smacked. It's your turn. A little physical, getting after it a little while. I like to see that. Duck under, cow catcher by Pizarro. Pizarro's looking to throw it. He's cranking it. He wants it. He wants it. He did earn his takedown. Again, this is the last contested match of the evening. Two-0 lead for Pizarro. Mat return, showing some strength. Got his foot trapped under there. Girard trying to elevate that foot. Both wrestlers showing some flexibility. Girard keeping those hips up. And we'll reset back in the middle. Good opportunity to unwind the two of them. Coach, Frontenac coach giving his young man some directions. Coach Reek on the Girard side doing the same. .24 seconds left, first period. Pizarro up 2-0. Here come. .20 seconds left, 2-0 lead for Pizarro. Girard elevating that foot again. This time he's got a little bit higher on the thigh, needs to pull himself out of the back door. Pizarro holding on tight, not ready to give it up. Pizarro's looking over to the sideline like, what do I do, coach? That's the end of the first period. Juan Pizarro up 2-0 over Dominic Ricciardi of Frontenac. We're going to reset. Both wrestlers looking at their coaches.
It's always good when the coaches are able to tell you what to do during the match.
Oh, and your guy even actually looks over at you, too.
Oh, yeah. A lot of times they're too focused on the match, and they don't really.
Sure. We got locked hands called by Pizarro, so that's going to be a free point for Ricciardi.
I wouldn't say awkward when the other guy's opponent gets drove into the other opponent's bench.
It's less than ideal.
I see that a lot when I watch football games at home. It's like,
Sure, yeah. Pizarro's been a man on top, showing some strength, courage.
Oh, and we have it the other way, too. Maybe.
They're taking turns, Caden. Who's going to shove who into what bench? Minute 36 left, first period, 2-1 lead for Girard. And we finally have an escape tie match, 2-2. A reset in the middle. Again, this official does a good job resetting them, putting them back in the middle.
He's really pointing about where they're supposed to stand as well.
Yep. He already in on the shot. And he's going to get the takedown. He's going feet to back. He's not looking for two. He's looking for the pin. He's looking to end it right here. And he does. Pizarro put up a good fight. Showed a lot of good stuff, but just cannot withstand the final storm by Dominic Ricciardi from Frontenac. Frontenac earns another pin, and they increase their lead 58-0. Jacob Holt coming up next for Frontenac at 190 pounds. He will earn a forfeit for the Raiders. That will extend their lead to 64-0. And then the final two matches will go to Girard as forfeits. Eric Williams and Zach Benzo will both earn forfeits for the Trojans, bringing your final duel score this evening to 64-12 in favor of Frontenac. Let those come out to play. And again, we'd like to thank our sponsors in the Girard community. Too many to go through right now. We've gone through them a couple times. Holt with his forfeit victory. Next up, Williams for Girard. Get his hand raised for free. He didn't even have to pay for this one. And finally, Zach Benzo will take the forfeit. Once again, making the final score 64-12 in favor of the Raiders. All right, that brings us to the final of the duel again. Once 64-12 in favor of the Frontenac Raiders. Caden, you know, a pretty good day, pretty good night of wrestling. We saw start with some girls between Girard and Columbus, and we had the Girard-Columbus duel, Frontenac-Columbus duel, and then we finished off with Frontenac and Girard. And you know, Girard wasn't able to secure a victory night. We saw lots of good things, you know, considering they only have 12 boys out and 6 girls. I think they're doing what they can. You can tell the kids are well coached, and Coach Rake's doing a wonderful job. And, you know, he's just a good person for wrestling in Southeast Kansas. And, you know, we look forward to them in the next few years really building up this program and getting where they need to be. So with that said, we appreciate your support of Girard Sports Live, and thank you for watching this evening. You are listening to Girard Sports Live. This one?
You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live.